you have access to your daily deals, okay, which we'll go over. And then you also have access to savings on all these different popular locations that, you probably already, know about or want to frequent or have frequent, like Disneyland, Universal Studios, Subways, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, so forth and so on. Some of the things you can do is, of course, you can book your travel, and you can do hotels. So let's say you was taking a trip out to San Diego, which the hotels can be pretty expensive. So we're checking in, say a few weeks, and we're gonna just stay for a night. And we search, and right away you can see that we have some savings of, look, right here, $349 a night. This hotel at hotel.com is going for $738, Orbit $738, Priceline $869. And one thing, something else I want to point out is a lot of these hotels, what they'll do is, this isn't even the final price a lot of times, because they have taxes they tack on too. With the price you see we have is the total price, okay? With the taxes bundled in. So you can see right here, $278, $455 savings, $200. So you can see major savings, and these hotels are nice hotels. You can even make it where you only go for 5-star rated or 4-star, and you don't even pull up anything with anything less. But you can already see that these are all very nice places to stay at. You can also look up theme parks and places that like I said, you're already familiar with, and see what kind of deals we can get. We have some pretty good ones, and you can also just pull them up like this. You pick a place you want to go, select your theme park, and then you just see what's going on, and what kind of deals they have. Also, what you can do is you can see where you get the daily savings I was telling you about. This is also on your app, so you can see right there. These are places that's, not just some mom and pop stores, nothing against those, but you actually see places that you frequently know about, like IHOP, Bahama Bucks, Yard House, Bonefish and Grill, Applebee's. Bonefish is actually one of my favorite places. So just to show you just how much you can save with using this, you can come down here, and calculate for yourself. And then you can just use some modest numbers, show for weekly, monthly, and yearly. So it was saying like the number of times you eat out for lunch. Let's say it was like 5 times because you work. They say number of times you eat out for dinner, let's just say, which is a couple times. Number of times you had pizza, 1 time. Went out monthly, let's say once a month. Saw a movie once a month, got some rentals once a month. Let's say how many times you stay at a hotel in a year, 5 times. I'll say as a marketer, that's just very modest, right? Number of days you rented a car, let's say the same 5 for the time you was in that hotel. Number of rounds of golf, we'll say 0. Some of us never played. Same thing with the cruise. Number of times you went to a theme park, I'll say 1 time at least. Number of tickets to a show that you might love, I'll say at least once a year. Number of times you change your oil once or twice, right? Number of times you clean your carpets once or twice, we'll go with once, modest. Number of times you send flowers, it could be Mother's Day, it could be a birthday, it could be an anniversary, so I'll say at least once a year. And number of times you went skiing some, but never, I'll say 0. And if you look to the right, over here, we start off with 0. Now it shows that we estimated that we saved $2,506. Okay, and that's what's using modest numbers. These numbers could have been a lot more aggressive. You might spend more time going to the movies or buying rentals. Definitely more time eating pizza. I know I do. More times, eating out. A lot of these numbers could have been a lot more aggressive, and then this number would went up even higher. So that just goes to show us the power of using our mobile app that you have at your disposal. Don't take it lightly, because it's just a matter of finding the deals that you see right here, and then when you open it and you see it, then you just use the coupon. So this would have been in your phone. You wouldn't have had to download this coupon, nothing. You just use it right there at the register and then save your money. And then this is by area, so you put your area in and you'll see deals that's nearby you and not far away at all. Okay, and then the same thing with places to go. You see these are top places like Top Golf, Pole Position, Raceway. These are things I actually do with my son and my kids right here. Okay, so you can see right here, bowling. So you can see right here, if you're even looking for something to do, you got the escape room. If you're looking for anything to do, indoor skydiving, so many different options. Then you can also find that within your app and right here on your site that you have access to. And then of course, if you want to shop, and again, these are like real places. Look, Kohl's, Best Buy, okay, you get 30% off at Skechers, you know, Sunglass Hut 15% off, Bass Pro 10%. Like, these are good savings, and now you got access to these. So again, don't take your membership lightly. Actually use it and start saving. And this is one of the ways that you get to offset your membership, and you know, anything that you might be paying for online, this is how you offset it, by taking advantage of the daily savings and your booking. Now, last but not least, let's go back to travel and show you, of course, that you can also book flights, okay, and save on those as well, even international, and save money even on your international flights as well as domestic. You can also save with your car rentals. So you can book your car rentals as well.